As you all know, James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano is my all-time favorite mafia don. And I just learned some new information today that I wanted to share with you. Okay. So I didn't know this. I just learned this today. Vincent Vinny Ocean Palermo. This is a true New Jersey gangster. And he was the inspiration for the character that James Gandolfini played, Tony Soprano. Okay. So former New Jersey mob boss Vincent Palermo is said to be the inspiration behind Tony Soprano. And it's very easy to see why. So we're talking about the real guy, the real mobster, Vincent Palermo. I sound like Marlon Brando. In a sick way, I know I have a sore throat. I think it's kind of cool. I sound like the Don, baby. I sound like Don Corleone. So Vincent Palermo was born June 4th, 1944. He was raised in Brooklyn. After earning the nickname Vinny Ocean while working in the New Jersey fish market, okay, he married into the Cavalcante crime family. Hope I pronounced that right. And so began a long and memorable career in the New Jersey Mafia as he became involved in loan sharking, illegal gambling, and even racketeering. Much like Tony Soprano, he eventually became a capo. He was given his own crew of soldiers following the death of a real estate developer, Fred Weiss, a murder in which Palermo was involved. He later became the boss of the Cavalcante family after a power struggle within, okay, mirroring Tony Soprano's rise to the top. Now, even the mob themselves saw similarities. FBI recordings of the Cavalcante family found themselves discussing the show. Like, this is the FBI, right? They're like, hey, what's this effing thing, the Sopranos, right? They're like, who the F are they? Is that supposed to be, you understand, Vincent? You understand? So the FBI was comparing them. Now, there's a pork store in Jersey, right? Guess what? Vincent had it so much like Tony Soprano. He had his own pork store. He had his own strip club. His strip club was called Wiggles. And you know, obviously, the Sopranos was the bada bing, baby. So Tony Soprano was all about his family, even though he's a mobster. You know, it's another thing like John Gotti. You know, John Gotti was a tremendous family man. He loved his family more than life itself. So Tony Soprano was the same way. A devoted father who took in his wife's first cousin once removed and treats him as his own. Okay, which is obviously Christopher, okay, what is it? Moltisanti. Now, you know, the thing is, I never knew this. I never realized, you know, for instance, what's that guy's name? I'll tell you right now. Chuck Webner. He was the true inspiration for Rocky. Okay. Chuck Webner, what happened was he had the opportunity to fight Muhammad Ali. He went the distance. You know who was sitting in the audience watching that fight? Sylvester Stallone. And that gave him the inspiration for Rocky. How Rocky went the distance with Apollo for the 15 rounds. Chuck Webner also fought, I believe, Andre the Giant, which gave Sylvester Stallone the inspiration for Rocky to fight Hulk Hogan Thunderlips. So these are all little things that maybe you didn't know, and I wanted to share them. Okay, AMC to Pluto.